Shadeur, check him. Yeah, check him. Go run down on him. Go run down on him. Toni Grossi, where you at? So, to fill y'all guys in, after the game, obviously the Browns went 30-10. Shadeur had a pretty good game. Still some things he may need to clean up, but it was really solid and productive for him. He went 14 for 23 out of 9 drives that he had. He led them to 3 touchdowns. 3 touchdown drives out of the 9. 14 for 23, 138 yards, 2 touchdowns. And I'm going to go through the game on what happened and how everything went inside the game real quick. But let's get to after the game. So, the Toni Grossi guy, guys, is a Cleveland Browns. He's in the media. Whole training camp, he's been ragging on him. Ragging on Shadeur. He's a Dillon Gabriel guy. He feels like Dillon Gabriel has been better than Shadeur the whole training camp. I'm like, dog, are you not looking at the numbers? You have that much of a hate in your heart to where you're not looking at the numbers. It's in the numbers. Just look at the numbers. Shadeur is outperforming damn near everybody in this quarterback room. So, basically, Shadeur kept his receipts. After the game, he said, say, bro, Toni, you don't really got much really positive to say about me. You heard me? Everything you got to say is something negative. You ain't got really nothing positive to say. Toni Grossi responds, do something positive. Shadeur say, bro, I do something positive every day. And he just laughed it off. Shadeur laughed it off. They laughed it off together and walked off. But Shadeur, that's his way of checking you. I love it when he keep his receipts. Just like the Colorado State quarterback that they played a year or 2 ago. You was talking all that shit on Instagram, and we came out and handled business. We came out and handled business, and that's what Shadeur did last night. Came out and handled business. So then, Toni Grossi did, after he got on Twitter, after all of that, and did say Shadeur looked impressive. He's putting the pressure on the quarterback room. You think? He been putting pressure on them the whole training camp, dog. This ain't nothing new. So I'm proud of him. Keep your receipts. This is how you show their ass up. Now, some things that he needs to work on. It wasn't perfect, guys. He missed on a few throws. The timing was a little bit off on some of the throws. I think he had a good third down play. Well, a bad third down play. Him and the tight end tried to get the tight end on the flat. The timing was off. I think he scrambled out in one pocket. Spent around and scrambled out the pocket. Threw the ball a little bit too high with the tight end open in the middle of the field. Got to complete that, but it's okay. You know, this is your first preseason game. It's not going to be perfect. I feel like he had a B grade game. The 2 touchdowns, tight window. Hit one guy in the back of the end zone for the touchdown. Tight window. I think the second touchdown was like a skinny post. He hit him. Tight window again. If you get the tight window throwing angles in the NFL, the physical tangibles is there. And that's all you come in your preseason game. You learn the speed of a game as the quarterback. Learn the speed. This is what you're going to be dealing with. And I liked his poise. It got off to a rough start at first. He picked it up. And the play calling was good. They made play calling easy for him. Got him some screenplays. Got him some bootlegs. But Shadeur, I need you to work on, bro. Because if any of my who that's watching this right now, who used to do the backing up, scrambling out backwards, spinning out for 20 yards behind the line of scrimmage to make the throw. Aaron Brooks used to do that shit. And guess what? His ass used to get sacked for -20, -25. You can't do that in the NFL, bro. You cannot spin backwards from the pocket. Them D linemen are too fast for that. You got to get the ball out, throw the ball out of bounds quickly. But other than that, I like what I saw. He had a pretty good game, and you could tell the confidence. He got the confidence. throughout the game. And, you know, he hitting on them quick little slant routes, you know, hitting them in stride. That's what I like to see. And, you know, just keep being confident, keep being yourself. Don't worry about the haters. They're waiting for a game for you to struggle. And as for Dillon Gabriel, we got to see him. If he play well, I'm going to praise him. That's what makes me a good sportscaster. I got to keep it consistent on both ends. Dillon Gabriel, I just saw a video with the oldest brother, Shadeur oldest brother. I think Shadeur Sanders Jr. He was like, y'all, don't kill Dillon Gabriel. Don't do that. He's another kid that's trying to reach his dreams. But I got to call it how I see it. If you've been playing bad, you've been playing bad, bruh. If you play good, I'm going to be the first one to see it. But as far as I'm concerned, Shadeur looked really good. Keep it up. Get ready for week 2. Try to move up the depth chart. As far as I'm concerned with this Joe Flacco and Kenny Pickett, why are you wasting your time? To me, Joe Flacco, it's like, bro, you need to be out here mentoring these young kids. The faster they get one of these kids out there, the faster they're going to see who's their quarterback of the future. I wouldn't even, with my job coming into week 1, bro, I just want the kids to play. One of these kids to play. I'm not about to waste time with Joe Flacco and Kenny Pickett. I know what I'm going to get out of them. We know what they bring to the table. And Joe Flacco did have a resurgence a year ago, I think 2 years ago with the Browns, where he led them to the playoffs. But it's like, you know, you got, the faster you get this, the faster you can decide whether you want to draft a quarterback or one of these 2 young quarterbacks or the guy. Because as far as Kenny Pickett, nobody's concerned about him. And I'm going to say this real quick, one last thing. I used to love Deshaun Watson, man. After seeing that picture of him and Dillon Gabriel on the sideline, Deshaun Watson he's done. He's done, man. That is tough for me to watch. And he caused his own issues with this shit, with all of that stuff years ago. But when you miss so much time, bro, for that year and a half that you miss, it's hard to get back the speed of the game. I was so disappointed on how he started off week 1 against the Cowboys, and it didn't get any better. And he was missing high. He was always a second late. I felt so bad for D. Watson. I still do, but you did it to yourself, bro. One mistake can put you back behind the race, bro, because you were supposed to be up there with Patrick Mahomes and them, bro. I'm very disappointed on how this man's career went. I'm not for kicking him while he down, bro. I'm not. But at the end of the day, bro, you did that, D. Watson. You did. So maybe you get another shot again. Who knows, bro? Who knows? It ain't going to be in Cleveland. But I wish him the best with his career. And, you know, we'll see what happens with Cleveland. So I'm out, guys. That's it.